Welcome to another episode of the Stern Pro Circuit Championships. I'm your host, Tim Sexton, and I'm here to bring you up to speed with everything going on in this circuit finals so far. The Stern Pro Circuit Championship is an exciting ladder finals format. We start with 20 players, only 4 play at a time. We eliminate the last place player and bring in a new player until we're down to just the final 2. The winner of that game wins a championship belt, a brand new Stern pinball machine, and also a $5,000 cash prize. Let's take a look at our field.
My name's Eric Stone, and right now I live down in Tampa, Florida.
My name's Luke Nahorniak. I'm from Minnesota, and just south of the Twin Cities.
I am Zach Sharp. I am from Chicago, Illinois.
My name is Jason Wardrick. I'm from Park Ridge, Illinois.
In each match, the top-seeded player has the opportunity to choose the game or choose their order on the game.
I'll probably pick Mandalorian, because that's one of the games I really like. It's pretty controllable. If you can catch the ball, make the shots, catch the ball, and just keep on rinsing and repeating, and that's kind of my game.
A lot of fun shots, good flow in the game. There's a lot of things to do. You can start modes, stack in multi-balls with those modes, shoot hurry-ups, and then encounters.
The game in this match is The Mandalorian, released in 2021 by Stern Pinball, designed by Brian Eddy, and software development by Dwight Sullivan. So player 1 joining this game is Eric Stone from Fort Myers, Florida. Eric is a former major champion, and he's a very talkative player. Probably the most talkative player in this event. He will sing to himself, he'll talk to himself as he goes for his Razor Crest multi-ball up the middle, shooting a backhand shot into the scoop to try to light his missions. Another shot up the middle. His multi-ball is now ready, as indicated by the white and green blinking light. Backhanding the scoop will light his mission once again. Aims a little early. Eric screaming at himself to try to hit the mission shot. And unfortunately, an Aaron flip lands him in the right out lane, but he will be all set up for the next ball. Eric loudly sighing. Coming up next, we have Luke Nahorniak. We saw in our first game, he came in third, avoided elimination, and he'll be trying to play a little better so he's not at risk in this game of Mandalorian. Luke is practicing flipping the upper flippers on the upper playfield. Goes for the super skill shot by plunging all the way around when the C lane is lit. And shooting up the middle like Eric was to get his multi-ball ready. Looks like his plan. So Luke made 3 shots in a row up the middle, takes a warning, and he's just gonna go right into the multi-ball. So he's in Ice Spider multi-ball. Shots, multi-ball shots. Jackpots are lit for 3 million. Gets 3 balls in play. And he has a ball on the upper flipper now. He's paying attention to it, flipping it a lot, trying to get some extra points. Possibly an add a ball, but he's down to 2 balls in play now in his multi-ball. He's got his right ramp lit for a jackpot. And he's got 2 balls settled on the right side of his flipper. Tried to separate, he has both out of control and he loses 1 ball out the out lane that way. So multi-ball comes to an end there. He does not have super jackpot lit, so he does not have his Razor Crest lit either. He will have to complete a Hunter mode to relight that. So he's going to take a backhand shot to the mission scoop and the foundry scoop. A second tilt warning there. That leads to a tilt. So Luke made a great slap save there, and if he hadn't had that first tilt warning, he probably would have been able to continue.
I mean, I had Eric in my last round there, and obviously he's intense when you're playing against him. He talks a lot to the game, and I mean, he's a great guy, good to play with, but it can get in other people's head as well.
I mean, I talk when I'm playing. I scream at myself when I'm playing. I pray a lot. it relaxes me when I'm talking. So I know it sounds kind of weird.
And played with Zach Sharp and Jason Werdrick. In the first game, we played Godzilla. And they're both great players. I see them at all the different events around the country, and always great to play with them.
With no ball save, these games are set up tough that, you have world-class players not breaking, 50 million, but then you have them breaking 1 billion. So nothing surprises me, especially in a tournament. I mean, that's why you play the game. It's like a golfer, one hole they'll get a birdie, next hole they'll get a triple bogey hitting it in the water.
Zach Sharp now is stepping up to the game. Zach played a solid game of Godzilla. And we're seeing now he's got the ball on his right flipper, shooting to the Razor Crest multi-ball shots. And Zach takes a tilt warning already, so players must realize now they're dealing with a pretty sensitive tilt bob. They cannot make too many moves on this game before they will go to a tilt like Luke did. So Zach's going for his mission start a little earlier. He started it now while he still has 2 shots to bring in multi-ball. But that progress will still be available for him. He'll take it. He now has Razor Crest multi-ball lit, and he started the mode. And this is generally where players want to be. They want to be in a mission with their first mode running, and Zach used the center button to bring in his flamethrower, which lights all the shots lit for double value. And this can help multiply any jackpot shots as well as mission shots lit. See 2 balls in the upper play field, both of them are coming back down. A nice tap save to keep it out of the right side. And Zach's playing keeping the balls controlled now. There he goes, settled into the trap with 2 balls on the right side, 1 on the left. He has his super jackpot lit, and he can hit this over and over again for the time being. An Ice Spider multi-ball here. 19 million points per super jackpot shot he makes. But he has made that shot twice, but he has not repeated that shot. And it's still lit, but it is timing out now. Oh, he went for it again, but he was a little early, lost the ball that way. It's up to 173 million there with that mission shot. Completes the mission, and the multi-ball is now finished. 173 million is a really good start on the Mandalorian. So let's see what Zach is looking for next. He has his missions lit again. He can start his encounters by shooting the left ramp. Took a backhand shot at the left ramp, but gets back in the in lane. And now he's trapped up on the right flipper. He takes a shot to start his encounter. So these encounters here, he'll have, since he's playing a premium, 2 flippers in the upper playfield plus a moving upper playfield that will change in difficulty throughout the encounter. He has to shoot the lit targets. It's a little early on that one. Comes back down, lets him set it up top again. There he goes, so he's on to the bonus level and back down from the upper playfield and right back up there. So there can be good points when you make it through these levels. Obviously, if the ball keeps returning to his right flipper and he can catch it, he can keep sending it back up to that playfield. Continue his way through this bonus level of his first encounter. There he goes, late on that shot, so he's got a few more targets left. Now he's in another bonus level where he can shoot these roving targets for even more points until he loses the ball on this playfield. And that was really good points there. So 5 million each time he hit one of those blue shots, plus some extra points for completing his first encounter level. And now he shot up the middle. Zach's glance up at the screen tells me he's not quite sure why he can't advance his multi-ball. And another glance at the screen. Yep, still not moving. Zach, you have to play a hunter thing, hunter mission first, hunter mode. And previous versions of the code let you just continue through your multi-balls and through your hurry-ups, but now it's been updated, so you have to do other objectives in the game to keep going through that path. So Zach has completed 1 multi-ball, 1 mission, and 1 encounter, one of the 3 encounters, and has 200+ million points. So very different game so far has elapsed. Eric did not start anything. Luke had just played his first multi-ball with nothing else, and Zach has completed 1 of everything. So he has a strong lead here. And Jason Werdrick stepping back up to the game after waiting for a little while. Gets the ball under control with some nice moves. 1 more to light Razor Crest multi-ball. He can shoot the scoop 2 more times to bring in a mission, which he is aiming for now. Using the right flipper to go up the middle, and using the left flipper to shoot at missions, it looks like is Jason's plan right now. So Jason starts the mission. Mission 1, find the asset, shoot the blinking yellow shots, and he has his multi-ball lit. And that'll start his multi-ball. And Jason will, with his hand, use the flamethrower to light all the shots for double scoring as he lights his jackpots and mission shots here at 2x for all the shots that are blinking with the flamethrower. Jason's not happy though, I think because he didn't hit all his shots lit. Maybe some other reason. So he's stage flipping to get to the upper playfield. Keeps that ball trapped nicely on the left, but now he breaks out of jail to shoot the right ramp for his jackpot. Has some mission points. It's up to 84 million. Looks like he's focusing on yellow shots right now in this multi-ball. Yep, 8 million there on that shot. And takes the super jackpot, which is 27.5 million, pretty good. You only get 1 of those coming out of that multi-ball. Still in the mode, still getting 8 million points per shot, shooting left scoop there. Completes the mode for 16.7 million, plus a little bit of time bonus. That puts Jason up to 153 million, and then immediately coming out of his mode out the left out lane.
What were you mad at? Hey, player 1, you're up. I thought you doubled the super.
So Eric asking Jason a bit about what he was upset with. Can't really hear Jason's response. But Eric's now back in the game. He's focused on getting his mission started before he starts this multi-ball. So he does not want to play it like Luke did, where Luke only played the multi-ball without the mission. So Eric did make the shot, and he wants to make another shot. He wants to make the shot at the middle. He does not make it there. Yelling at himself. And he starts his Ice Spider multi-ball. And he lights up all of the shots with the flamethrower for double scoring in his mission and jackpot shots that are lit. After you shoot each shot, you extinguish the fire on the flamethrower, so you don't get it forever.
Why am I so late?
Eric's down to 2 balls in play. He's criticizing his own play while he plays.
Really? That's not good.
Oh, and he
Losing game 1. That's great. goes to show I suck.
Really not happy with his performance there. I gotta let Eric do his own commentary on these games because, other than the words we have to bleep out, it's quite entertaining. But Eric isn't happy because he wasn't making his shots. He really needed to make that left scoop, make that right ramp, and he's not dialed in, and he's only got one ball left to really get dialed in. He's in last place now. Luke was the only one of these players who went for the super skill shot of ball one. He goes for it there, but he doesn't hit the C letter at the correct time, so that does not start his super skill shot. He has his hurry up available to him at the middle. Takes the tilt warning already. We've seen twice now Luke has taken a very early tilt warning and missing up the middle, sends the ball to the right out lane, and that drains on him.
Player 3 is up.
So we've got the early riser, Zach Sharp, who's looking sharp. He has not really made as many misses as the other players have on their shots. And he's got his Razor Crest hurry up lit, and he will go for it. That ball gets a little errantly to the right side, but he makes a huge move, and he needed to make that move to save the ball from going out the wide open right out lane. Now Zach is in a mode that will kind of lock everything out for him for a little while. The ambush mode, he can complete it by shooting the right ramp. And it looks like he's thinking about something. It looks like he's thinking about completing it. He's trying to shoot the right ramp, one of the more difficult shots on the playfield, and that ends, fortunately for him, with hitting the targets next to the ramp and draining. Collecting his bonus here, 8 million. Not too shabby.
Player 4.
And we're back to Jason already. So that was a pretty quick ball from all of the players. We only saw the multi-ball from Eric, and Eric did not capitalize on the multi-ball the way he wanted to. Now what Jason might see here is that none of the players have made it to their second multi-ball. They haven't even made it to their hurry-up round. And they can just do so by hitting up the middle a few times. Wow. That, no ball save on this game, so hitting the right slingshot, out the left out lane, that's it. That's over for that ball. For Jason, he has no, normally on location you have a ball save, kick that ball back into play. It's not gonna happen here. Eric is asking the Almighty for some help. This is his first game here. He picked the Mandalorian, going player 1. He felt he had some kind of advantage on it. Okay, this shot here puts Eric into the Razor Crest hurry up round. Or puts him in the Razor Crest hurry up ready round. Now this hurry up round will start. Completing this Razor Crest shot up the middle will award points every time. The amount of points you can earn will count down, but every time you make the shot, it increases. And that was how quickly the round is over. But completing the round also means he can progress to his next multi-ball. So for now, as long as Eric can make these live catches like he's doing and keep hitting this Razor Crest shot.
La la la. Come on. La la. No, God, please. Why are you playing stupid? Please, come on, come left. Come on, please. God, please.
Letting Eric continue with his own commentary there. This will start the multi-ball. So he did not bother with bringing in a mission this time. He was having trouble with that scoop shot. He's asking for a lot of points. And he can get them. I mean, multi-ball will last as long as there are balls in play.
That's great. Come back. Thank you.
So his ball saver is out now. Any balls he loses at this point will not return to him.
Really?
Like that one.
Who says anything about the purge?
Eric is also having a dialogue with the game and the call-outs that are being played on the machine right now. Whistling along to the music.
Yeah, you do too. A lot of points I need. Means more to me than you will ever know. It means more to me than you'll ever know. I would prefer to avoid any further violence. Well, I would prefer that too, but you're not making it easy.
All right, so Eric has a ball. He says he can't stage these flippers. So this is a skill I guess Eric does not feel he has on this game. He could use the pinball button, the flipper buttons to only shoot with the top flipper at the time, but he just said he wasn't comfortable with it, and he let the ball come off the upper playfield. Nails the super jackpot, and we'll see the total here, 30 million. It's a good amount of points. You really want to collect those so when you come out of the multi-ball. And now he's in the ambush round.
You could, but I guess you can't.
He was seeing if he could time out this mode, and the answer is no, because if you do not make any shots, the hurry-up value will just pause. It's not going to continue.
Right.
So the hurry-up's paused at 4.1 million here. And he's going to build it, or add time, which also builds that hurry-up.
No, but they screwed me. It just flew off the ramp.
The ball did fly off the ramp there. He got it under control, though.
How do I get out of this? Dutch, how do I get out of this, Zach?
So he's asking how to get out of it. You get out of it by shooting the right scoop and then the right ramp. That will collect the value and complete it.
Are we done?
There, now we're done.
Please, God.
So Eric did not tilt. He made a pretty big move, but that did not tilt the game. He starts his next mission. And he made a backhand shot maybe to the left ramp there. But he keeps hitting that post between the scoop and the ramp.
Oh, it was lit. It's Norman. They screwed me. Did you see that? Why didn't he give me the encounter? Oh, Norman.
There it goes. The ball diverted that time.
Falling off ramps, not going around ramps.
Now, there's a famous saying in pinball, the ball is wild. Sometimes it doesn't do exactly what you expect, and that's just part of the game we play, part of the mechanical action of pinball. And yes, it was supposed to divert, it was supposed to stay on the ramp, and it just didn't happen. And Eric's dealing with it okay, though. He's talking his way through this ball. He's not scoring points quickly, but he's just kind of continuing to plod along through the game here. And he takes out all the lights from that level of the encounter.
Oh, no!
So he's got the two in the middle. I don't know why he said no before he even flipped, but he did.
Oh, no! Oh, damn it.
Now I see why.
Damn it.
Eric's asking for a little help because if player 2, Luke Nahorniak, passes Eric here, Eric will be eliminated after just his first game in the tournament. Eric came in with a 1-bye position, came in as the 16th seed, didn't have to play the first game. And he has a lot of games to play if he wants to make it to win the championship belt. Okay, so Luke's plan. Looks like it's go up the middle. Luke wants to go for a multi-ball, it looks like. And he's in sling land, not a good place to be. Bouncing back and forth between the slings. And once again, Luke takes it early in his ball tilt warning. But this is how Luke's gonna play. He wants to play it fast and aggressive here and make these shots. Seems like he's comfortable just getting in a groove, shooting this over and over again. Back up the middle to make progress to Razor Crest multi-ball.
Eliminated.
And after 2 games, Luke Nahorniak is eliminated. Let's hear what he has to say.
Unfortunately, I didn't follow the strategy that I know to work best in tournament, and started a multi-ball without a mode and then wasn't able to get back to another multi-ball. I did end up taking last. I had a chance going into ball 3. I only needed 100 million. I had about 30, and a multi-ball plus a mode I think would have gotten there, but unfortunately I didn't get that multi-ball started and drained out and got eliminated. So good luck to the rest of the players.
Stick around, we're gonna be following the entire Stern Pro Circuit Championship. Let's see if any of these players can make it all the way to the finals.